All right, guys, I'm just going to spend a few minutes to tell you about our value proposition and the current presentation that we use with our static board. Basically, when the customers comes in, we want to show them the things that make us unique as compared to traditional dealerships. So one of the first things we're going to do is walk in and we're going to say, if it doesn't say delivered, it's not the final price. And what I'm saying here is that until a dealership uses the term delivered, they can add back anything they want to the price of the vehicle. And I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. Is while I look at a traditional dealer advertisement, we'll see that they've taken these ads and they don't use the term fine print, or excuse me, the term delivered. They use the term fine print. And in many cases, you can't read the fine print. It's in such small font that you're just not able to see it. So we've taken the liberty of blowing it up so that you can read it. And basically, when you read these, it's going to tell you that they can add back virtually anything they want. They can add back dealer installed options. They can add back freight. Our prices include freight. They're going to add back things like includes all incentives. And the fact is that you can't qualify for all the incentives. They offer first-time lottery rebates, first-time buyer rebates, farmer credit rebates, military rebates, conquest rebates. You can't qualify for all of them. So this just gives them the opportunity to move the price back up once you're in there. They also use the term addendum labels. And what they do is they take these nice looking stickers and they mark them up with prices and stick them right to the MSRP that comes from the factory to mark the vehicle's pricing up to start from a higher negotiation. We don't do this at Fitzgerald. We put our best and final price on each and every one of our cars. No hassle, no haggle. And we know it's a good price. We sell 24,000 cars a year this way. If we didn't have the best price, we wouldn't sell very many. Something else that makes us unique is the way we get paid. Our salespeople, including myself, are paid a flat commission based on what the customer satisfaction is. Doesn't matter to me whether you're buying a $5,000 car or a $50,000 car. My interests are aligned with yours because I get paid the same way. In a traditional environment, they hire trained negotiators. We've taken these ads, and basically what they say is we're looking to pay a lot of money to negotiate the highest price for vehicles. They get paid. They're paid a percentage of what you overpay. My interests are a little more aligned with what theirs is. Theirs is to get the most for the vehicle. Mine is to get as many happy, satisfied customers as possible. Something else that makes us unique is the ease of doing business. In a traditional dealership, you're not going to know what the final price is until you negotiate and you sign a buyer's order. And the fact is, even then, it's not the final price until they say they honor it and match it. And that's just not the easiest way to get the final price. The easiest way is to ask for it. At Fitzgerald, we put our best and final price on each one of the cars. We'll give it to you in writing. In fact, before you leave here today, I'm going to put it on a PTA form, and the PTA form is basically going to itemize each and every one of the items, cost items for you, so you know exactly what this vehicle is going to cost you. Something else that makes us unique, our proposition unique, is the fact that we also sell add-ons. And if you look at this, it says, and if you listen to CNN and Edmunds and the Wall Street Journal and even Consumer Reports, that add-ons are generally overpriced, worthless, and they're heaped on you at the last second. And the fact is, we agree with that. And that's why we will talk about add-ons. But we're only going to talk about add-ons that truly protect your vehicle or enhance the value of the car. And we're going to talk about them throughout the process so that you can make an informed decision as to whether you want them or not. We also discount them so they're of value to our customers. One of our most successful add-ons is our buyer protection plan, a loaner car. And what this is, it's a lifetime benefit. As long as you own this car, you're going to get these services. And it starts off with the idea that Consumer Reports said that you need to maintain your vehicle in a certain way. And these are the things you need to do to your car to keep it running and to maintain the value and the integrity of the vehicle. And so what Mr. Fitzgerald did was we surveyed AAA back in '92. That's how long we've had the loaner car program, and surveyed over 113,000 vehicles that were broken down on the side of the road. And AAA looked to see what could have been done in a preventable way to keep them on the road. And so what we did was we combined it with Consumer Reports, and came up with what we call a lifetime buyer protection plan, lifetime BPP. And this is our most successful program because it offers so much. It starts off with $35 vouchers. The $35 voucher is given to you every 90 days, and that can be used for anything that you want in the service department, whether it's an oil change or a tire rotation or any other service that you need on the vehicle. In addition to that, we're going to do a 23-point inspection. Every time you come in, every 90 days, we're going to put your car up on a lift. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through the components of the vehicle that need to be inspected. We're going to look at the tires, the wheels, the brakes, the brake lines, the undercarriage, the engine. We're going to check for any seepage. We're going to look at the belts, the hoses, the fluids. We're going to look at the power steering column. And we're going to look at the AC system and electrical system. We do this every 90 days to make sure the vehicle is running as well as it can be and make sure we catch anything before it becomes a catastrophic failure. Because once that happens, it becomes expensive. And I can assure you, there's never a good time to break down on the side of the road. So anyway, this is how we do business. What do you think? Sound like a good way to do business?